as hard as I played, as much shit as I did on the floor, like if I didn't like somebody, if we were going through it, I ain't never thought to stomp on somebody's chest, kick my legs, and hit them in the head. Like, I ain't never thought to do any of that in the moment.
And I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family.
Be reviewed to see if it's going to be a flagrant foul. Look at this. Man. Yikes. Dangerous play by Draymond Green.
Hill just picked up his third foul. And now Green runs over Nurkic. And oh, man.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant.
Yeah.
Right, I just, like, for what? Like, if I'm going to do something to you, I want you to be looking at it.
It's chill out. And then Draymond, he headlocked Gobert there, so.
On Adams. And he is fouled. And down goes Adams once again. Lane, guys, watch the lane. Oh my God.
Getting down the stretch have hurt the Warriors in some of these close games.
Oh,
Wow.
well, Jefferson.
Foul by Green on James and Richard Jefferson.
He's got him by the leg.
Little clamp on that ankle.
And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
We're now tuned in to the Dark Times channel.
He was fortunate, although if you talk to people in the league, one of the things that drives him crazy is what Draymond gets away with after he gets called for a technical. He was fortunate in this game that the officials didn't throw him out with a second technical after his reaction to this, because he stood in Tyler Ford's face and barked at him 2 or 3 times over. He's fortunate he didn't get thrown out of this game, and that would have been a 6th technical.
And that's been the running theme when it comes to Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors, and the refs allowing Draymond Green to pretty much get away with whatever he wants to get away with after he gets that first technical. He can get in the ref's face, he can yell, he can scream, he can do something else to another player out there. And for whatever reason, I'm not going to allude to what that could possibly be, but for whatever reason, he does not get that second technical.
Last night where he thinks he's fouled, he throws the arm, he gets teched up. There's a moment there to cool off on the bench. Granted, it's a close moment, but Wendy brings it up perfectly, walks right out to the official in his face, and you don't need to be a professional lip reader to understand what he was saying. That could have led to an ejection. That situation right there is the official giving him leeway. And between the Steven Adams incidents, between what we saw last night, between Gobert, Wilbon, he's never done anything on court to try to change how he's perceived.
He said he's not going to. He said last week.
And so Mike Wilbon is absolutely right on this one. Draymond Green is not going to change his behavior because nobody is giving him a reason to do so. Not the refs, not his coaches, not his teammates. And the number one issue is the players are cool with it. Because I remember when that Rudy Gobert incident happened. If I was Rudy Gobert, I would have been wanting to be traded directly following that incident. Because none of his teammates jumped to his defense. At least not like they should have. You got a 7'1", 7'2", all defensive player of the year in Rudy Gobert, one of the best players in your team, getting choked out by another player, and nobody does anything. And I'm not talking about tapping Draymond Green on his arm, talking about stop, please, let go of his arm. No, that's choking time. If I was on the Timberwolves and somebody had my teammate by the neck and they were choking him, that's my license right there. That's all I need. Okay. The NBA hasn't taken care of this. Okay. It's choke time. We about to have a choke off. No diddy. Because Draymond Green knows who to mess with and who not to mess with. I remember when he tried Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart snatched his ass up, just like you're supposed to do a bully.
Defensive rebound. Isaiah Stewart grabbing onto Draymond, and then cooler heads prevailed.
Draymond Green didn't want no problems. Same thing with Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. Draymond Green didn't want no parts. Just like a bully. Typical bully behavior. They'll only get away with what they can get away with. And it's childish. It really is. It's childish. As good as player as he is, and he may be the nicest human being in the world, but on that court, he's a bully. He's a bully, and bullies need to get dealt with. But then what makes matters worse, to me, at least to me from the outside looking in. And again, we don't have all the details, but it looks like Draymond Green tried to pivot this whole situation and try to make it about race.
Look like the angry black man. I'm not an angry black man. I'm a very successful, educated black man with a great family. And I'm great at basketball. I'm great at what I do. The agenda to try to keep making me look like an angry black man is crazy. I'm sick of it. It's ridiculous.
And I'm the last person to not make it about race. Let some of the people in the comment section tell it. I'm a race baiter. I'm this, I'm that. I'm always talking about race when it's not the case, but it just so happens that sports, primarily sports, intertwines with race oftentimes. That's just the way it is. And so it does come up on my channel from time to time. But in this particular instance, I don't see where that applies. Unless there's something behind the scenes or something a fan said or something somebody within the media said that we don't know about yet. But to me, it seems like Draymond Green was trying to pivot and get the attention off his behavior and make it about something that it had absolutely nothing to do with. And Stephen A. Smith is going to call it out here. He's going to call it right on the money. Somebody calls in or somebody texts Stephen A. Smith during the show, which I believe is probably Michael Eric Dyson, because he's pretty friendly with him. And Michael Eric Dyson, as we all know, is an historian. And so I believe this text is coming from Michael Eric Dyson, and he hits it right on the nose. Go ahead and check it out.
Wilbon, a renowned historian who's a huge NBA fan. I will not give his name because I haven't had permission to give his name, but I'm going to read to you what he just texted me. And let me just say, you know him very, very well. You'll probably be able to figure out who wrote this to me and wanted me to say this over the air. Quote, "There is a difference between an angry black man trope and the reality of an angry man who happens to be black. Yes, we have every right to be as angry as any other man, but we must not exploit the angry black man trope to absolve inappropriate or harmful behavior. We cannot conflate the two. Let's not forget many of the players who are fed up with Draymond and what he gets away with happen to be black."
And so I couldn't have said it better myself. If this is indeed Draymond Green trying to make this out to be something that it has absolutely nothing to be about, that's not the move. Because we have situations like that. And to make this one of them, like I said, that's not the move. That's not the way. But that's it. That's all I had on this one. Make sure you guys go ahead and try to keep the conversation going on below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you've been enjoying the content so far on this channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me as well. And as usual, peace and chaos.